Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your weekly reading for February 19th. If this is your first time here, I welcome you to join us. We do a weekly charm reading and a card pull, just a general reading. And if you have joined us before, welcome back. I appreciate your time and energy. Because this is a general reading, obviously take what resonates, leave what doesn't for someone else. Not everything here is going to resonate with you. That is totally okay. Again, because this is a general reading, some of these charms might not mean anything to you. However, if something does come up that's specific for you, follow your intuition. It might be a sign just for you, so follow that. If this reading resonates with you, please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe below. You can book a individual reading. Sorry, I lost a charm on the floor. An individual reading with me either on my Etsy page, which is linked below, or you can now do it also through my Facebook page. I'm blanking on the word for where you can do that. But anyway, so there are two places you can now, services tab, that's what it is, services tab. So there are two places you can book individual readings for me. I also do monthly readings in person at Kismet's Epiphany if you are in the Maryland area. I'd love to see you second Sunday of the month. Okay, let's see what we kind of have going on here, friends. Got a lot of stuff. If any of you have a specific yes/no question, this is the only one that landed solidly on no. So that if that resonates with you, go with that. I'm moving it out just because for the general, that's kind of where we're going to read that. I'm just sliding these out so I can read this easier for you all. Okay. Wow. Wowee. All right. So what we have here. First of all, this is kind of the overall energy we have. It says charming. So on the other side of that, that's a Libra. For any of you who are wanting to follow that. So that's the energy that kind of is spreading out through our week. The energy that kind of carries out through all of these areas is this charming Libra energy. Libra is an air sign, peace, harmony, cooperation, all of those things. So that's kind of like the overarching energy of our week, which is really brilliant. The current energy, so that's the energy we're projecting out. We have this little teddy bear holding the pearl. Teddy bears, to me, like, Spirit is saying like that there's kind of like comforting energy, and this energy of like creating something beautiful from something that was like dark and dirty, right? Because pearls are created from dirt, right? And it's the oyster that's just creating these protective layers over it. So there's something that we're doing a really good job of turning, and protecting ourselves, protecting our others from, and creating something beautiful out of something that's maybe like gritty and uncomfortable. We're doing a lot of exploring this week. This could be personal. This is the globe, so it could be personal. It could be like literally we're going exploring. Maybe some of you are planning some travel coming up here. Yeah, Spirit is saying it's this current energy of just like exploring new things. Again, for some of you, this actually might be planning a trip. You have the tarot cards that fell out. You've got the Three of Swords on top. Take that as it resonates. It might not mean anything. I'm not reading it as that card specifically, but that was the one that fell on the floor. So that's an energy that might be coming to you. But I really, how I read that is, there are signs and symbols and synchronicities that are really going to be present in your life this week. You also have this elephant here. he's a war elephant. He's adorned for battle. He's ready to go. Elephants are really strong, but also have this calming energy too, right? Even though they're these big, powerful beasts, they also can be very gentle and very caring and very empathetic. And it's interesting that that's kind of like the energy that you're projecting out, but also that's somebody else that's involved. And others involved can be coworkers, it can be family members, it can be partners, like that shows up however that resonates with you too. You have this calming energy, so it doesn't seem like there's a lot of turmoil this week. It seems like partnership, friendship, love, loyalty. This is shell, this friendship coin. So it seems like things with relationships are going to be kind of in a nice, stable place for a lot of you this week, which is really nice. Your inner self, you have these two interconnecting hearts. It's interesting, though, because there's this broken piece. So you have a lot of love, and I feel like you're starting to get this deep connection and appreciation and love for yourself, but you're still missing some piece, like a piece. Like there's still something that you want to work on as far as your self-love and respect. So just make sure that you're taking care of yourself this week. Maybe there's an area that you've been neglecting. Make sure that you step up on your game, whether it's self-care regimen, making sure you're getting enough water, enough sleep, enough exercise, getting enough veggies, however that resonates for you. It's interesting, though, because the things to avoid, this friendship, loyalty, love coin is also in things to avoid. And the coin is, not straight on either. It's kind of sideways. What Spirit is saying here is like, even though things are kind of calm in that area, it's kind of maybe a time to step back and take some time for yourself this week. You also have the clamshell here, and things to avoid with the pearl, which is interesting because we have the pearl here in your current energy, that protective. Things to avoid. You don't always need to sugarcoat stuff. Make sure that you're speaking your mind and being truthful and honest with yourself. Here we have the wolf for the actions to take, and the clamshell with the little pearl here is in the actions to take as well as things to avoid. So we're avoiding shutting off that communication. So make sure you're expressing yourself clearly, and things to avoid that. We've got the wolf howling at the moon, so that's about becoming really clear on your inner voice and expressing yourself clearly. He came in upside down, so, as far as actions to take, make sure you really are reflecting before you speak. So make sure that message is really clear. Don't just kind of spew out whatever is first thing comes to mind. Really make sure you're reflecting, taking your time to get that message very clear within yourself so that your message isn't diluted and convoluted. It's not, there's no room for misconception. Make sure you are very clear. The resolution then is that voice will be clear. You will be able to speak speak your truth loudly and proudly. In the resolution, we also have that Taurus energy. So Taurus is, all about beauty and health and comfort. And so, really once we kind of get some of this clarity around this mess that we're trying so hard to clean up, and get some clarity around what we want to speak, and become clear on our message, this Taurus energy is really going to be able to shine. We're going to be able to find some beauty within that mess. Enjoy some of those comforts in life. You also have the Virgo energy here, which is coming in upside down. So Virgo is an earth energy. it really is this like hardworking, helpful, and so it's interesting that it came in the resolution but upside down, which really makes me think that the resolution is you won't have to work so hard at things. So really take that as it resonates. So I really like how, you won't have to work so hard in kind of being clear about your voice and enjoy some of this beauty without having that hard work and really, some of that muck and mire gets turned into something beautiful. So, thank you guys so much. We're going to get a card for clarity. If this reading resonates with you, again, you're able to book a personal reading with me either through Etsy or on my Facebook page. To claim this energy, like, comment below. Thank you so much for your time and energy. I appreciate it. Our card for the week is 7 Deadly Sins. So you're being really asked to look at, I can't remember them all right now, but the ones that are coming up for me that Spirit really asked me to talk about are gluttony, lust, greed. And again, if more are coming to your mind, follow that. And really, how are those destructive traits showing up in your life? How can we stand in our power and push them away? How can we stand in our truth and really, again, she is standing strong. She is protecting this beauty and pushing all of that darkness away. How can we do that in our lives and show up in our lives? And I think that's part of this pearl energy here. So what a beautiful way to end that message. So thank you again for sharing your time and energy with me. I really appreciate it. Much love, much light. Thank you, Spirit. Namaste.